Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna
Next, here is number 7. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next up is number 7. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. And now in the box, number 7. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Striding in is Michael Sams. We'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Now to the plate, number 7. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So here is Jonathan Araújo, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Stepping up is Michael Osinski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, number 7. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short.
Come on, run it, run it, run it, run it, run
For the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Portland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. We've got base. Up next, number 7 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Jarren Duran, runner in scoring position with Sugan. A pause. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Now into the box, number 7, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground. So stepping in is Marcus Efting, trying here to plate the tying run from second. This pitch is popped up. Number 7 is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit is number 7, a hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nick Longy. The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, number 7. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone. So now into the box is number 7. He's 1 for 4 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Right guy, right place. Go. Looking good. No one better up there. Oh, you go.
Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 4-2, the final score tonight. The Portland Sea Dogs rode an important 6th inning. First win.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher, and then you see his fastball gets better because he's not drained, he's not exerting energy, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. The same thing, I've seen plenty of hitters who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting, and they get better. Maybe they start driving the ball more. They become better defensive players because they have more time to take ground balls or fly balls, as the case may be. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. We've got to let this guy's career play out.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Thing that you said last night, so boring.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming.
Ball, take the break.
So now to the plate, number 7. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Number 7.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate now is number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
That's ball 4.
Next up, number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Liner towards second.
Round it, find the ball, round it.
There are 2 away now. Stepping in next, number 7. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man.
Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. Hey now. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in will be number 7. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. High in the air out toward shallow right. Melendez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Portland came through late, taking. Ryan Weber gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Ball four, extra base.
Next, it'll be number 7, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 7.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Round it.
That'll be off the wall in right center. Tobias blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
3.
Next, it'll be Todd Zinnigy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate is number 7. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. From the stretch, grounded to third, right to him.
Come on, Clyde, get out.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
3. Ball four, extra base. That's ball four. Hey now. Hey now. 3. Ball four, extra base.
And now, number 7. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning.
Hey now.
Stepping in once again is get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
3.
Now at the plate here is Jose Gomez. Flew out last time up. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Next to hit, number 7. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. So now here is Marcus Efting. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So next to bat will be number 7. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. There's a drive out to left center field.
Dig.
Rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. But, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero.
The 7th fielder, Franchy.
Here comes the 1-2. skied in the air to straightaway left. Quintana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And now here is Jeremy Rivera. Now comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
He brings it in, and they come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final. The Hartford Yard Goats led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jack Wynkoop takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in next, number 7. First shot for him here. A night ago, just keeping him close. Set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Now let's throw over. Runner back safely. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Rollison, a native of Tennessee, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2. There he goes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now at the plate, Nick Decker, and their runners at the corners now.
The right fielder.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yard Goats lead it 2-0. Now to bat, Jose Gomez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Samms, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next to stand in is number 7. He singled in his first AB. He's set, and the pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center.
Go on, go 2, go 2.
Run it hard, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Is on his way home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franchy Cordero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A runner at second, nobody out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Gomez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now is Nick Decker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track, and it's gone.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an...
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Sams. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is number 7. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now to the plate, here is number 7. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Come on now, put her in play.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping drive, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Yard Goats.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep handling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got the nerves,
He's off to a hot start in his pro career. Absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Casey, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at Double-A, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys